The continent of Africa spans across all 4 hemispheres. The world's largest rock is Mount Augustus in Australia. And no, it's not a mountain. The newest internationally recognized nation in the world is South Sudan. The oldest democracy still around is the United States of America. The only city on 2 continents is Istanbul. Well, if you define these as the borders of continents. 90% of the global population lives in the northern hemisphere. More than half of the US coastline is in Alaska alone. It's 47,300 miles. In France, there is a town called Y. Judging by my analytics, you're probably older than Montenegro. Hong Kong will be legally integrated into China in 2047. For comparison, my video on Nagorno-Karabakh Part 2 is not set to release until 2050. The coat of arms of the Canary Islands features 2 dogs, which I think is kinda nice. Mozambique, Guatemala, Bolivia, and Haiti all feature firearms on their flags. The state airline of North Korea is the only airline to have a 1-star rating. The world's oldest continuously functioning institution in the Western world is the Catholic Church. The flag of South Korea is one of my favorites. The flag of Denmark is the oldest one still in use, and frankly, I think it looks rather boring. 75 to 80% of Persian Gulf oil exports now go to Asia. Nauru is the only nation in the world without a capital. Russia and Japan are technically still at war over the Kuril Islands. China and Japan are technically still at war with one another. Nauru is technically the most overweight nation in the world. Switzerland consumes the most chocolate out of any nation in the world. 60% of the world's lakes are found in Canada alone. Saudi Arabia is the only nation with no rivers. The estimated literacy rate in Romania in 2011 was estimated to be 97.7%. North Korea has produced their own version of Coke, called Ryongjin Cola, which has been described as tasting like store-brand cola. Sudan has more pyramids than Egypt. Yeah, it's because of the Nubians. The United States has its own unique calendar system where it begins in the year 1776. You can still see it referenced in acts of the executive branch. Iran has had 27 previous capitals, the most in the world. Tehran is 28th. Though we typically think of potatoes as an Irish or Russian thing, they originally came from Peru. 1/3 of all airports are located in the United States. The world's longest place name is in New Zealand. No country begins with the letter W. Go ahead, try to think of one. Oh wait. Monaco, Indonesia, and Poland all have way too similar flags, and I think it's pretty bland. The entirety of the Vatican City is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Iceland is ranked the 4th happiest nation in the world, and also the biggest consumer of antidepressants, with around 118 of every 1,000 people taking them daily. Nauru prints legal tender with collectible logos and characters on them. 10% of the entire revenue of Tuvalu comes from leasing out .tv to websites. The People's Republic of China produces 45 billion pairs of disposable chopsticks each year, or 130 million pairs a day. The bagel was invented in Poland. The world's shortest international border is between a Spanish exclave and Morocco, spanning 242 feet. A former dictator of Venezuela, Hugo Chavez, banned The Simpsons, claiming it was unsuitable for children. It was then replaced by Baywatch. Diamonds from Sierra Leone is a 2005 track from Kanye West. Brazzaville and Kinshasa are the only 2 capital cities divided by a river, or that border each other, depending how you look at it. The town of Ewing, Virginia, is farther west than any other point in West Virginia. No one in the world, no matter what passport they hold, needs a visa to visit the Norwegian island of Svalbard, thanks to a 1920 treaty known as the Svalbard Treaty. Bhutanese law requires all Bhutanese government employees to wear the national dress at work. Ecuador uses US dollar bills as its official currency, but still issues its own coins, known as centavos. 1 centavo equals 1 US cent. Despite being a part of the British Commonwealth, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Suriname, and Namibia all use dollars for their currency. Since independence in 1975, the Comoros Islands have experienced more than 20 coups d'etats, more than any other country in the world. Australia isn't a continent. Juneau, the capital of Alaska, is the only state capital in the United States that you can't drive to. Well, except Honolulu. The Republic of Ireland is more north than Northern Ireland. In 1989, the United States invaded Panama in order to depose their leader, Manuel Noriega, in Operation Just Cause, which is also where the video game gets its name. Hello, thank you for watching that video. It was certainly very fun to make. I know it took a long time to get together. It's been a hot minute since I was on YouTube. It's good to be back. There's a new video coming. I have a vlog in Georgetown that's coming up. I recently got the new Peter Zion book, so hopefully there should be new videos on that. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.